My journey from Takoradi to Accra by foot has started. Let's do this together. My name still remains Braa Kwame. Let's go.
I say, I say, Bisa. Etum ananto from Wufie to work space there. I mean, where do you mean? Say etum ananto from Wufie to work mean pardon myself. Try na here because for me the far distance I have covered is 7 kilometers. On just Saturday, I just walk around my area, 7 kilometers walk every Saturday morning. But we have a very fine gentleman here. I will take initiative to travel by foot from Takoradi to Accra. That is a total of 223 kilometers, which is 138 miles. One of the craziest things I have seen somebody in Takoradi do. This is truth and tensions, like I always tell you. Over here, we speak the truth and we bring out the tension in our discussion. And Braa Kwame Akwaba. No long introduction. Braa Kwame Akwaba. The man who walked or who traveled by foot from Takoradi to Accra. I'll give him the opportunity to explain everything to us. In Tanape, Braa Kwame Wayenchen. Braa Kwame, can reach our fans last night.
Alright, so let me just say thank you to everyone who actually supported the whole journey. Takoradi for years, Takoradi Accra, Cape Coast. From Takoradi to Accra, there will be, a lot of people were showing me love along the stretch, and it was so beautiful. And what I can say now is, thank you to everyone. You get it. At least you've helped me achieve a milestone, and I'm going to be in there. Someone from the city Takoradi can't do, and of course, it's a season, in the book of records as far as making so many things, or achieving so many things in Ghana is concerned. So it is what it is. I just want to say thank you all for making it happen.
I say it was your phone. And answer we Braa Kwame. Okay, so Braa Kwame. I am not going to bring for Braa Kwame. Who is really Braa Kwame? Take us through who Braa Kwame is. You're a content creator. Just take us through who Braa Kwame is.
So Braa Kwame, officially I'm known as Kaku Isaac, from a family with siblings, 4 siblings. I'm actually the first person, the firstborn, as you all know, firstborns carry the grace. And then we then transfer it to the younger ones, of course. And so I started my early school from Asankregwa in a village called Obey.
Okay.
Of which many people didn't know about that. And then from there, I went to Hafasini just to finish my GHS over there. So I spent 3 years at Hafasini and at Peace International School. And then I came to St. Mary's Boys Senior High School, of course. The biggest
Very school.
The biggest boys' school in
Ghana. Charlie viewers, your special host.
Mariska. So from St. Mary's Boys, I finished 2013 and then moved straight to Takoradi Technical University, of which I read mechanical engineering.
Okay.
And then so it was during that session of my journey at Takoradi Technical University, that's when I birthed, the idea of content creation, just being a media personality. Because we'll be reading mechanical engineering. The next time you see you at the radio station, the next time you see you at a microphone, SLC, I see
because I'm also personally, so St. Mary's, the American, I'm also St. Mary's, TTU, the same thing.
Oh wow.
Yeah, TTU.
Okay.
But I'm reading supply chain management.
Okay.
After supply chain management, make career changing. I was doing engineering.
See?
I was Halliburton.
Wow.
And this is master camera and a microphone. It's supposed to be content creating. I mean, that is how the world is.
Of course.
You need to make sure whatever will keep you going. You have to switch to that side.
Yes.
Because who media works, I'm not going to be there. I'm going to until PM Babeke there, way back YFM.
Yes.
Producer.
I was his first producer. I was his first producer.
Wow.
So me and PM has gone like a long way, you understand?
So I now understand the relationship between you and
PM.
Exactly.
He told me that at the time people did not believe in him, I did. You get it? And,
wow.
I was closer to PM.
Beautiful.
Yeah, doing almost all his write-ups. The write-ups saying about, people, I'm your brother, so be a trouble about him. Yeah. I've done about 70% of them.
Wow.
You get
Wow.
it? So me and PM have that connection. But
It's easy, and after many Nanto, no, I've now understood the reason behind the working, because for a St. Mary's boy, everything is very possible. Because naturally, okay, boy is now one Nanto from Jendu Park to St. Mary's campus.
I once did.
I now understand the reason behind the working.
And this castle with Faka.
Yes. That make a time no dan can try be but Charlie make sure no. Yeah, them to try.
I be like a crowd put
from secondary Jendu Park.
We started from Esipon.
Okay, Esipon in your.
So we started from Esipon. And this kind of a car bus is to job.
Wow.
Kakra the money the money. If we do back to if we do marriage, I'm still dining. I was in a need man watch your boss. No how to assess.
Okay, Braa Kwame, quick one. Erica said, St. Mary's TTU, mechanical engineering, then media work.
Yes.
How did you make that switch?
But you know one thing, you was St. Mary's. Though I was someone who used to play basketball a bit.
Okay.
But then,
what height in the pool?
So, but when it comes to entertainment, when you be able to like enter command, they be okay, very sound, that sort of entertainment vibe wasn't in me.
Okay.
But though you could see me to be one vibrant guy on campus, you understand? To me, starting how do you call this place? TTU. So first year I was just a normal guy.
Yeah.
So getting to second year, and then I once listened to PM. And I was like, fine. I don't know how the connection actually built, but then I started liking PM.
Okay.
And I found a way out to meet him at YFM there.
Okay.
So I think what started on him.
Yeah, because also Soche from one of the engineering programs.
Yes, also really civil engineer on campus.
Yeah.
So I started liking him, and each year, it was more or less like Charlie. This year, he needs someone to assist him with regards to production, and of course I was there. So I was producing him, the crank with them, and then later on, it was the same YFM studio.
Okay.
And me who advert from Campus TV.
Okay.
Because we see as a now that YC, which is a Y Campus Express. So with that show, it is campus like a campus based, show.
Okay.
And I have to research about news happening on every campus just to at least put it out over there. And it was through Y Campus Express, and I saw an advert on Campus TV.
Okay.
They need reps from each school, each tertiary institution. And to me, when I'm a fair number, you get, and I spoke to Mr. Aram. I remember Mr. Aram. I spoke to him that I want to be the rep for Campus TV on TTU, our TTU. And he said, okay, fine, that's great. Okay, so let's start Kaskasa. But mind you, as at now, Mr. Aram.
Okay.
You get it. I make a chair, and it's like, okay, fine. So what you will do is you will send me a microphone.
Okay.
I think that was around 2016, 2017 there. You send a microphone, and so I can find either a camera or something of that sort on campus, with the graphic design student, maybe I'm not your content, Okay, fine. So he sent the microphone, which is a boom mic, and one of two guys be on campus. Actually, I don't could start something, I'd be rep for Campus TV, so we could do this, we could do that, and also, okay, fine. A lot of people bought into the idea, but later when they thought it's coming from Abba. But later on, not to be 1 month, 2 months, it's be everybody what it is that way. So we left 1 or 2 people be. Actually, they still believe in me that we can still do it. But you hear content, we create content on campus, but none of them were shown on Campus TV.
Okay.
So what I did was, we'll show Campus TV there. Then I'm going to create a YouTube channel for Campus TV TTU.
Okay.
I'm going to create pages for Campus TV TTU so that whatever content we create on campus, I will just post it there.
It's on by your personality.
Or personality, but then still under Campus TV. I don't care. Later when I manage it for Campus TV on farm, because I just wanted the students there. I just wanted them to see the content I've been creating.
Okay.
Also that list, and that time to YouTube and other stuff wasn't that vibrant on campus. There you see people creating content. Until later on, you create content, you post to YouTube, and share link almost all the campus groups. They were so much happy.
Okay.
They said, the guy this, like why them I bear quite a star on campus. You get it?
Campus star.
And coupled with YFM, so you get why the Saturdays make a YFM. Like the other days, I'm doing stuff on campus.
Okay.
To make a class, hey Charlie, Braa Kwame right now, Braa Kwame this, Braa Kwame that. It's one of my lectures in general mathematics teacher. Where's the radio guy? Where's the radio guy? Oh, engineer, that's what that vibe. The whole thing. So why they were by my Accra, and moreover, I'm just getting the mileage on campus. So what do I do? So then now attention, the passion was growing.
Okay.
Into your honor. I was hoping that anyone on campus, anyone around me knew there be right after school. Okay, I'm going to do my national service that with campus TV or any of the like media houses. But unfortunately, maybe a school no, you be national service no. One and Indum group Indum.
Yeah, banks now.
Yeah, one instance seminar bank. And mind you, campus TV belongs to Indum.
Okay.
Or can any media houses no. Into other I'd never affect when
okay.
Others went, the dream of going to do my national service there, no, one year. So I have to travel to Ashama Polyclinic to do my national service there.
Okay.
Before Bibia, into me who the man fast, no. So I started something like, okay, them man, why don't I create my own space?
Okay.
And so I made a research, how can I want your soccer. So I was like, how to make money on social media, how to make money online. I made them research, and I had the results of you can create a podcast, you can create this, you can be on online this. And so I made creative. I made a research. I first started with lifestyle TV. And the lifestyle TV made it like make your other research. There are a lot of lifestyle TV on social media.
Okay.
So let me just use Base Africa TV.
Yes, I know Base Africa TV.
So I started with Base Africa TV, but on Chipen they started service,
Okay.
To make Accra, Ashama. And I actually devised a way out to make Base Africa TV a vibrant one, and it was very loud on Twitter. As at now, any Twitter influencer, any piano, from Kalije to whoever will be in contact. Just because at that moment, Bia started Twitter, I bet you been Twitter influencers. There was no any TV station or a media house profiling them.
Okay.
So I was the only person with the Base Africa TV profiling them. So I'll pick Kalije. And I would just type, okay, so I would DM him, just tell me more about you with the Base Africa TV. So I was managing the Base Africa TV, not like a personal, page, but then like an organization. South African project,
something big.
Yes. So I would just DM you, tell us more about you, so he can profile you. So Charlie, it was big from a fear or beer.
Wow.
My profile on Twitter.
Wow.
So it was very vibrant, but then they wanted to see another content.
Okay.
But make sure that I was using a phone, Samsung phone, and in my crack, I have a bit, and I made a profile anymore. So I was just in my room. Charlie, maybe God being like God, it's been God, you understand? You understand?
Wow.
You get me, so but then people wanted to see more. Understand? So I started making new content. Also me contact other guys. Charlie. Big ups to Kobe. This guy has been, one of the guys I'm started Build Up TV. He wasn't taking anything because that coffee is coming from me.
Yeah.
Twitter wasn't paying. You guys, so I needed a stand, and of course I was getting it. And me contact of P like a videographer and then my contact I don't want to do this, I don't want to join the team. So I can join the team no be a month. Remember this car. And also later on they fell off and then left with Kobe. So Kobe knows a photographer. Also Moody did no pictures. Saturdays no pictures. I'm so Saturdays spend them free. Because of a human I'm into national service on Saturdays and Sundays when they be free. On Saturdays and Sundays, or could have been aware that no could be them. So we were trying maneuvering ways out just to do it. And of course we did it. And between a few content was called fun interview with the Twitter influencers in Tibua Kaliji or whosoever, so we just profile you a bit, then we just give you a challenge. We either tell you to go and sell water on the street. They come and tell baby. Then that's where you're recording, you'll be selling water on the street. You post on Twitter, boom.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so now people wanted more. But later was that I was in soccer because the guy needed money to, yes, you just came
just for the fun of it.
Exactly. Naturally, I'm not other. Kobe swing his car. He was a student, he swing his car. Say Kobe at the bar you. So what you go do, say you just focus on what you do then. You see you to go get money for your side. And of course, in the Kakan Kademans, now they later on see business getting all phone. Okay. But now already my project almost all the boys from all the big artists they see or people DM me for and so from there now it's not perform and just as now business effective on Twitter has gone down a bit because they needed more content but they Sheldon them they take over because they had all these things from there on maybe back to Takoradi after the 1 year in Accra.
National service.
Yes. Let me see if I'm there rented down to Accra. National service can answer about Charlie. On another for Canada, be being to me save that much. I came back to Takoradi to start again. And then by I started creating content. And one thing, Wademaya, I was one of the guys, who started promoting Wademaya in Ghana.
Okay.
Not pin him that Wademaya is a Ghanaian.
It's a Ghanaian, okay.
So he liked the work. He liked me promoting him each day, on socials. Actually, at a point, and was like, this guy was my personal blogger, So me and Wademaya had that connection.
I think, what was that? I think that was 2 years ago about Takoradi.
Mm-hmm.
I think you were with him.
Yes.
I
Usually about Takoradi, he's been a brother. We always stay together because way back Mama Yama, so me and Wademaya, we started linking up, and through Wademaya I got to know Goshes. So a lot of people thought it was through Goshes I got to know Wademaya, but it was through Wademaya I got to know Goshes.
Okay.
You get it? And it all started from there, and Kakra and the mind. I started creating content for myself, which is a Braa Kwame brand, and we didn't name them creating content within second Takoradi, moving around a bit, and now the Kakra solely fame. And you see, I'm not one person who's a sports person.
Yeah.
But then, tell me, a community, you may do certain things,
Sports.
Of course, I have one. I have one of the biggest sports platform in Ghana as far as Facebook is concerned. Of which many people did not know. But after this journey, I decided to reveal all. Okay. So, if you should check Ghana Sports Update TV, Ghana Sports Update or Ghana Sports Update TV, it belongs to me, but then Kofu been putting.
Wow.
So I have this update, Ghana Sports Update, So
wow.
And I've been doing this low key. I just do it. So Charlie, I've just been doing it. Accra and boom, you see, Ghana Sports is there, Base Africa TV is there, and we have the personal Braa Kwame brand also here.
Wow, that's very beautiful, Charlie. Jenny, easy. From TTU mechanical engineering to see where he is right now. Okay, so I mean, let's just go straight to the reason why we are here. What sparked the main whole idea for you to walk from Takoradi to Accra? Was it something you were trying to make? Like, was it like a joke? Is there a group? What sparked the whole thing?
Okay, so this whole thing wasn't planned.
Yeah.
It wasn't planned. Mr. Anopa, regards to the road expansion project, and Mr. Anopa, I'm saying, okay, fine. Let me just go and create content regards to the updates, especially my audience. Okay, fine. I'll give you guys updates on Sunday. Until Sunday, I'm saying, okay, fine. Let me just wake up early in the morning so I can just get some few content. It's an panel. One thing, the same thing, I'm not for Canada. Okay. Just because I can chance on certain content, some vivid content, and people can relate to it.
Okay.
My imagine they be a
okay. Not today. What plan in there? And now in your road updates expansion updates Now at the same time, so I pick different content.
Of course.
Of course.
Beautiful. Because you see the what's in Kofun 2 on Sunday,
Okay.
You get it on the 18th, almost last day, the 19th. So Sunday, you could see to me, or to be a Sunday, to 2 containers, into me a fast mark for them. If I mean, not so from a pipe or not, if you come and don't want to do one woman container, and if I want the videos, you're not seeing anything. Now, I'm so okay, I'm going to Accra. Maybe so be also going to Accra, or be any container, one container, so be you, when him Chaban. No, maybe I wasn't getting what I wanted early.
Okay.
Still now we see him the man who be possible. You guys, be possible. The idea of even like creating content regards to road expansion, it went off. I rather focused on the state of the River Braa.
Okay.
Because me I was quite worried. So no, I'm sick. What's energy like River Braa? Why there? You guys, so let me just make a video over there. Okay. So I made a video at the River Braa for Base Africa TV.
Okay.
And to be able to them video and be born that at that point, I mean now you feel because of Nanto. You get them now you feel. So I was like, okay, fine, let me just do it. And I made a video regards to the River Braa. And from there, I wanted to come back to Takoradi. Because maybe let me who project and so.
Okay.
It's across the corner bano. And who one guy named Sando Charlie. Matter the road expansion or Kodward in a father. Also, a CEO na what kind because Matic winning the mind. What kind I was feeling quite reluctant. And I'm going down the Mamen call. And I'm palming drew a CEO because who a CEO which is close people on crap. Drew on glory to God now like expansion. why like excavation I could do on my own the animal record and let me just do a video about it. But answer me to something really cool again, and that is me walking from Takoradi to Accra. It was a dream I had about a year or two
Yeah,
ago.
I was about to ask you.
Yes.
At what point did you start planning that
Because
journey?
I'm not cautious. We've been using motorbike.
Yeah.
We've been using car to go along the stretch of Takoradi Accra.
Yeah.
You get it. But one day we catching the Omi and Nanto, funny, like comical way. It was like, why didn't you why you go walk then? So I was like, okay, fine. Into your scrappy, your mom put me scrappy, the good baby cry. So as me drew be possible in Crown be possible cemetery on that really cool again. You had a dream of walking from Takoradi to Accra. So now that it's one to Wufi, town to be possible, which is quite a distance. Yeah. So why don't you continue the dream for it? Like this is the time for you to accomplish that dream now. You get it? This is the time for you to accomplish that. So do it. Hey Charlie. So do I do it all? And I'm going fine. Let me just do a video. Now be my first video that I'm going to walk from Takoradi to Accra.
My journey from Takoradi to Accra by foot has started. Let's do this together. My name is Braa Kwame.
I saw that video.
So that was the person can run and be my first video that I'm going to walk from Takoradi to Accra. And within 10 minutes, boom, 1K, 1.5K. Upon my content creation journey, me post the video, 1K within 9 to 10 minutes. Okay. That. So if today, like the Madi be happy, then let me just do it. Because even the views alone is inspiring me. Yeah. And also the comments and everything. The comments was so much inspiring. Others were so saying negative stuff.
Yeah, because I chanced on that video. And I remember one video, I had already seen you. So I chanced upon that video and I was like, come on, walking from Takoradi to Accra. How is that possible? Because the first thing that came to mind was, because from Winneba to Accra by car, but then not in a way, no. The plan was not actually to walk to Accra.
Never.
So which means if you had seen or you had gotten to see any of the plans, that is the content plan that you had, that was to give us some update on the road expansion. So which means if you had seen any of those things, that journey would never be fruitful.
So in Takoradi within from Kujukrum, if you come and come
journey
one thing that we put down from message about Takoradi because na me share na me sakam. But now it kept me moving forward. So this should tell you there, say whatever dream or whatever you want to accomplish, if you are not shit you get it. So you just have to try as much as possible just to follow or just pursue it.
Yes.
Which
means you always have to move out of your comfort zone and step out to the unknown.
Exactly. Just go for whatever you want. Beautiful. And of course you may get it. So we drew on and me a first video and the video went viral a bit of each other. So one time I wanted to delete the video, but as I delete the video, I was like, it's a delete the video now. People are not going to take me serious again. Yeah. People are not going to, because the next time, like, project now, people are not going to take me serious because first one I can't, any delete the video, no, you didn't even do it.
So why should we see any evidence?
Of course, so why should we take it serious this time around?
Exactly.
Okay, that's great. No, I'm not going to delete the video. Let me just work again. But that time, I break Accra. You get it. And so I was feeling hungry again. Into midnight, so it just after 40 minutes there, about Charlie said, I come to them. So what do I do? And God is so good. Me she went him create an orange farm over there.
Okay.
And Charlie, I want me from video there because go here. Let me video there in Portugal. Will be an orange farm. You need to be an Portugal. This time around, the comments in it will be because on fine chef.
I just have to steal one, ladies and gentlemen. I've stolen one. So just tell your mom or your father or anyone who you think owns this orange farm that Braa Kwame have stolen one. You get I'm still on my journey, from Takoradi to Accra, and that is it. Just for evidence.
Yes.
I posted the videos there. That video went viral. You get and I was like, hey, but mind you, that orange I didn't eat it.
Okay.
Because if I should take in the orange, it's going to affect me. Yeah. You get it because of it. Acidic content. Yes, so about affecting to me. The orange they share my bag. Let's just move forward. And to me, at least me who the toll booth. I bought water and plantations at the toll booth. Into me Torrance, me now took a class we do in the invest now. Also, soon as a plantation started, it comes also the view. Okay. Like
like things were running through my mind, and I can't get them. I'm into university. I went into the university.
Yeah, they chuck it right in your business, guys. It's a Braa Kwame, it's not hard, guys. Don't make it on the section. I say and try the banana to even 10 kilometers in part. I say try. Aside everything, aside whatever reason behind the banana, it's also good for your health as well. So I'm making sure that this video is actually brought to you by Primark Wear. Hey, your month of January, very soon, February. Not February, not the World Cup, or Lebanon. That is the Summer World Cup in US of A, Mexico, and Canada. So you World Cup, no, so say you support another your fan. That's an NGO Primark Wear. Then I don't know what you are waiting for. Make sure you grab your Primark Wear, that red, yellow, green with a black star. No, make sure you have it because on an share World Cup as supporters of Ghana Blasters. Into the say NGO Primark Wear, Monsieur. Go onto your phone, on your tablet, and on your computer. Just type www.primarkwear.com. Now, a set of collections. Collections different ones, very beautiful ones. Just click on whichever that you want. And hey, I'm telling you, maybe I'm telling you, Primark Wear will find you. Straight from Ohio, straight to Ghana. Wherever that you are, say Europe, Asia, UK. Baby, will be Primark Wear making sure there. He will find you. Primark was a young World Cup. Primark was there under the past and scored the future. So guys, I don't Braa Kwame now. I mean the whole thing, the whole thing right now I make Accra. I'm getting this understanding. So first of all, the fact that you didn't see the content you needed, that's the road expansion.
Of course.
That was one of the things that pushed you to go for it.
Yeah.
And secondly, had to do with the views that you had on your first video.
Of course.
Then you realize that, hey, people are really watching whatever you are doing. So you wanted to pursue it and go there. Like he said, Charlie, baby, will be make sure, hey, a dream or static Accra. Always make sure you move out of your comfort zone if you know that the thing is not working for you and step out to that unknown. And I'm telling you, your labor will never be in vain. Whatever that you want to achieve, you will be able to achieve it. Take us through the day one of that whole journey. I know day one, definitely there was someone you met. I saw it. You met one former Black Star player.
Exactly.
That is
John Entry.
John Entry.
Yeah.
On that stretch, till you met John Entry, just give us something small. Take us through that side.
So John Entry didn't. I wasn't expecting him, and one thing he said was, I've been following your videos. I was like, how? You've been following my videos? How?
First of all, where was he coming from?
It was coming from Takoradi to Accra. Not in the jeep, man.
He also traveled to Accra.
Yes.
But at that moment, you could have even joined him.
Of course. I once interviewed him for my Ghana Sports Update.
Okay.
You get it. So I had one name.
Okay.
But me who put out like them really the name John. So the entry was the one that was just running through my mind. The entry. So I don't know. It was like, Charlie, whatever you're doing, I've been following your videos. Like, Melly, it's good, and I just wish you all the best, and just keep empowering the youth. Charlie, rich man serve they watch me.
Some of these people don't motivate you.
Rich man serve they watch me. It means I can do it. You understand? So okay, then let me just continue doing. So on Ushama Humatika crowd.
No, Tamoshoni doing for.
No, Elena Junction there. Because that time I spent the night at Atabazi.
Okay.
Let me tell you one thing that happened at Atabazi.
Tell me.
Atabazi, I was looking so wretched. People who may back at me a Galamsey boy, or sorry to say to my Galamsey boy, like me and me. So by then, about 5:30, I was looking so tired. I was so not be arrest for the night.
Okay.
And that guest house, and I'm paying me down. Me guest house, and I met one old lady with about 70 years. You get it? And me, I don't know. And I told her put me pet down, and she was like, "Na Branson, why you think they?" No, so put me down. When I'm too free, if I know so from Takoradi, I say, "Hey, babe," and I think from Takoradi every day. No, bread. No, enjoy. I say, "Oh, nice." Now, I've been there now until we said I've been them kado. I'm doing this to empower my fellow youth that whatever dream they have, this is the time for them to accomplish. This is the time for them to. Oh, that's nice. No, I say, oh, let me show it. It's area. I'm so dabby. No, even I don't smoke Accra. Hey, I be. You see, they use Accra. In Cheltenham, Konkana. I'm saying, okay. Hey, okay. One answer. One then TikTok. They be uncle better one can. I'm oh, nyam ko show on board now. Uncle phone to one can. I'm so cool with that. But you know one thing. Oh, mommy, Danny, we I'm called that Danny. Like. No, like for the guest house, you know.
Okay.
I think so. Any day the guest house in there. Big worry now. Be there. I think me twist ban or Atabazi because I'm better name. You know. Me twist me did even na me worry now. Charlie me damn panel. That was when who they know me because I said because I could see my veins stretching, my body. I had electrum. Charlie, bro, I'm a You may go back to that crowd because you'll be on force. It's gonna be under. Me go back to that crowd and I was like, okay, fine, yes, but. Inshanka nyankopon de me there no me fe me there wan che bia na like me know the two abobe 2 you go abobe 2 and matching no I was like my relieved kakra you get it into now I was quite okay and I'm kind of okay fine then me there about 5 and I was just set up again into me there down like me to me damn dog kakra and about 5 na me to me boy you get am be kwa na ma me pupu no so what am I so important you and I mind the milk manufacture janko and at Tabazi it was on Sunday no like shops super and pay it's not power bank so like 20%.
Wow.
It's I just have to charge me phone modu like why for phone a power bank it's okay it's gonna be a video of I need a power bank and God be to God, you know, a brother and a friend also met me on the same street at UCC and he gave me a power bank. Your man power bank you put like wouldn't jam me more right? I have a power bank, I have no excuse
to stop it.
Yes, so on a demico. But you one thing from Atabazi to Mankesim was the longest of it. I had 110,000 steps. You get it?
Wow.
It was the longest of it all, and then also the most beautiful part of it all because at that point, the one of bushes, like at that to me to baby, no idea, Charlie bushing kitten. What do you do? You swap beam like Charlie. If motor put the motor the bound on that, me too. Hey Charlie, what do I do with this? You understand? So now I was make a life Accra, me dig Accra, but when me try life in Eco because someone could track you with my harm and why you good. You guys want me try life in Eco Accra then and. Then when we do Murray Junction, okay, I was feeling hurt with regards to my toes.
Okay.
Let me just say this to the public. Anytime you're going for a long walk, okay, I will advise you to lubricate in between your toes to prevent friction.
Okay.
Because on my offending, when the friction happens, it wears out, in between your toes, when why you cool and those kinds, we do at Murray Junction. I was feeling hurt with regards to my toes. I'm saying them there, let me just buy myself like slippers.
Oh, so that was where you got a slippers?
Yes, into me talk slippers from Murray Junction. Into me talk slippers, me share slippers, and I felt my feet was relaxed. Into me share slippers from Murray Junction to Accra.
Because at least that time, Usher foot, no idea.
Yes, it was
confined.
Yes.
Yeah, into the moment you have to relax or stretch.
Exactly.
Okay, but now as let me question be. At what time were you starting your journey? Say, take rest in the night. Now, at what times were you taking the rest? Okay. And on the Erica Sam, so remember on your journey a planning. Into your journey a planning. What did you have in mind, or how were you planning to have your sleepovers?
Okay, so
because I'm planning to skip and show the non-talk with distance,
All right.
If I'm times, then you tell me on that.
Okay, so Uncle one name now. One castle name, like I'm a business guy. You understand? Okay. Yes, and it was a Saturday. My quiz guys. So I had money on my mobile money.
Oh, okay.
You get it. So and then also Meton and Tell now. I think go up in the Meton and Tell now. They were town. You get it. I'm a full hustler. Meton and Tell now. They were town. Saturday weekend. It's a weekend into Sunday.
You sales
yeah. Into me sales time making that was on money that me did throughout the journey.
Okay.
Then so we drew Atabazi was my first stop and I slept over. Until about 5:36 I had to stop.
From Takoradi, Atabazi was my first stopper.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Yes, because from that stretching, and then me baby, I make mad that you get it. And moreover, I'm me cover more of the distance. That's one year longer.
I did and sound from Takoradi to Atabadi. So Atabadi.
Yes, about 5:30. Atabazi.
After I started journey from Takoradi,
Oh, at 9.
a.m.
Yeah.
No, about 5:30 at Taadi.
Of course.
Wow.
You get it.
So that was where you had
Yes.
the first
You know
night.
one thing? Me started journey now from how do you call this place? Be personal. So attention bed, okay, no. Now you have to focus on the work. In that shame move you.
Wow.
What I have to do is just walk. My brain power was like, let me walk. I'm do baby. I'm do baby. So at Tabazi, they'll be seeing me there. Let me just rest. I'll rest at Tabazi. Okay. Tabazi was my first point in pandemic. Okay, let me just cover Tabazi and I'll just rest.
So that was around 5 p.m.
5 p.m. 5:30. 5:30 there. You know, at the 6 there. No, you know, at the I did like Accra, you get into hands. Don't want to make me first stop. I'm resting and then I'm actually 5 minutes and started. I'm quite could do mankesim. You could do mankesim, no, so me resting or no. You get it. But as I do mankesim, this is what happened. As I do mankesim, I thought I had 2 bottles of water in my bag. But as a cookie time, me and a rough for queen, me do not just to prevent, you know, few things, you know, maybe remaining baby. Not only my waist call. But to me, we seem to be a question bag in my intimate waste or that mind, you know. Me do bush baby cry and a Charlie. Question bag in my waist, I couldn't question bag in me, you corner some quay and a sheen him say, ha! Baby, I'm not so sheen one.
I had a camp when I could have drive when I go the next town.
Bush me beer. Say, if I have a mistake in my what do I do? Can't you stop a car because car beer best stop on one way to be a more by the
yes, because then they can what appearance simple.
Exactly. If I don't Benjamin tripod and look at Amano.
Yeah.
You get it? Into no one, I was like, I was confused. Okay, let me just move ahead. It be an wish here, a crooked. Minimum the next town ahead of me. It's a Accra and the man, a bear, an hour later. It's Suno. You know what I did? In Suno, what I'll do is I'll just, you know, drop a bit on my tongue just to keep myself dehydrated. And in case I say walk out, I'll just drink it. You get it? And I'm here the man. Oh, and an hour later, we could do 1 town. Be a town at anything, but then we could draw on. You know, I got myself some more water over there, and then I started the journey again. So then we do mankesim and mankesim. You know, as we do mankesim, then the love I have received along the stretch was so beautiful.
Yeah. But the beside me.
If you could do mankesim, I had to rest at mankesim. That would be that was my second step. Or my second stop over there.
Okay. It's from Biposu. From Biposu, BC at Taadi Junction one. Continue from there to mankesim. Did it ever occur to you there? Or people to me do one another?
Of course, yes. Because moreover, you were not make live. That's we and equal live. I mean, we be someday infinite dream. The mistake I did was we be someday dream if I miss me because I wanted people to know the truth.
You are making the journey.
Yes, you know, miss me ready. So all the mood is me I mistake. Go for pillish. Go for 500. Go for like go buy 500. Watch your live. You know, take any will be any team.
Yes,
it's make to be the made ready. One way or the other, you know, it may affect me.
Yes,
with my track now, I bet money.
Yes,
it's all company me live. Okay, and moreover, you know. Oba meeting them na mijai again because one to me nam kwan me shield bukita moto na makumetu those kind of just imagine there, you know, you telling your live location to people. Again, at the point, you know, it's true, especially how much when it's true there, Charlie. Let me tell you one thing. Now I'm magical right after is it Atabazi one. Me look how much no be 5 o'clock a.m. Me look how me who put people the minimum. Me share like car billy ban or true like them no be the minimum baby. But because so share it no who am. Others we are no oil do ko shi bush in kakra. It ko shi bush ma come today that in pa ko be ham. Not only pa ko so dey am so be ham. It's break kakra no so break kakra. I don't want to the entire Taadi no share pan there. It's not so me me papa me tripod me talk on it and me just some maybe guy or no yeah because zim no so because zim so one ko bush you actually I don't move this so ko jog so I dey anyway and be sure I dey no after I dey my work come on because I don't know so it's not me do nche na no there no Mr. the Chairman, also an Antubia. I say, enjoy the one he was quite okay. I was quite okay. You know, I was quite relieved and I made Jaroko because steps and like I'm taking Charlie. I'm matching to me penetrating and I'm matching to a young boy into that was the time it was not so fast. Not to crank the man and tell me the panel, and it was quite beautiful, you know.
Into no journey, throughout this whole work, you know. were you working like throughout the whole hours in there? Like, okay, maybe anapa masters anapa, and then make sure about 5:30 p.m. and then me rest. That is why I would take my night. I would sleep overnight. Did you walk through the hours and another? There were times that you had to break and a bit baby na ajuam kakra, because mind you, you are just on a stretch of nowhere.
Yes. Until let me tell you this, so make them break another man briefing or doing something like that. At a point, it took the maboneti minan lock. Because I just have to stand a bit. My other nicer on position who ye and I'll just continue. But near the man didn't be here. Them can be another steps. I bought a minute to assistant.
Okay.
So minute to Mr. Best is sub for 10 minutes. And so I can regain how I should work.
Okay.
You get it? And all these things were coming through. When they took me down to the baby when I know Charlie. It means could be I just I started you know, then Charlie. Other Mr. Mekaka, you know, Mekaka. So I go to a point, Braa Kwame, and I found a pond. Okay.
I saw that video.
I saw the pond.
Where was that pond?
After Palm Junction.
Oh, okay.
No, I did Charlie in Sua due to offending the excavation. During the expansion, I did catapult 2 months in Sua Bigum. The my bread, which me just ship you to me share. I'm sure I'll talk about 2 weeks soon. Maybe about
yeah.
But me to shame them, Charlie.
When I watched that video, that was the first thing that came to me. I said, the Braa Kwame, the means fine. I tried out to move. What if I would
smart?
What if I would do shame up on Hamway?
That I'm bread.
Hey,
I needed comfort. I needed something to know, just refresh. So, I made them. I made them pay now. My okay, yeah. My okay. My name is Accra. My okay. Cry, and so I have to know start again. You know, so Accra. You know one thing. At a point, some people my brain. Let them cut that one. So once me that one, them tripod needs to just in case you believe then yes, there's someone.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
And then people were having doubt with me walking. Into some tripod needs to there. You get to see that we are Braa Kwame tripod this year. And glory be to God. Through that moment, and I made that Kwame tripod this you know. This on TV guy, Solomon Amankwa, who's I think he's a Takoradi guy also.
Okay.
But he saw it on TV. He was in the bus.
No.
Oh no, him. So it was an evidence there, Charlie.
The guy is really working.
Like making the work. You get it? And so make a post on Facebook and he came to comment there. Truly, I saw you sleeping along the roadside and Charlie. So the comment now was okay. So it was through him, you know, I got on TV interview.
Yeah, interview.
You get it? So just imagine it. So Huma, how was he going to believe? Yeah. Be sure that what was not one pie there. Braa Kwame either for him to make a video or something, but unfortunately that one to make a video. You get it? So it was so beautiful, you know, quite tiring as well, Charlie.
I say, guys, the journey there. I'm the whole team. You start your planning. You plan. You make the whole journey into Accra. I'll feed Accra. You make them journey. Okay, it's Braa Kwame. I chanced upon all the videos. I mean, I was following your every detailed information behind the tool on all like social media platforms in there, whether TikTok or Facebook. There was a point where people were meeting you, were Chawadi, were show crying. How was that feeling? How did you feel when you started meeting people like that?
So it was so exciting, interesting, and one thing that kept echoing, kept going through my mind was, hey, so whatever you set up your mind to do, it was like it's actually inspiring others. Because some people share maybe not say, Charlie, you are doing well, you are inspiring us, you are motivating us. Hey, Charlie, true, they inspire people. So I was fulfilled. Jane and me set up the million and Pampara, the motive is coming to a reality of me inspiring others. And which I'll be sure G100, G200, G50 to the extent that young girl be a student. A student, all my miscana.
I think that was 50 CDs or so.
Yeah, I'm not very much because a student, maybe also a student, but she. Would it be actually she wanted to sow a seed or
whatever that you were doing.
So I had to accept the money and also, me I was praying for her in mind there, Charlie. Nyankopɔn boa. And I actually I spoke to her the Moriji Bianu, so on tried obey, you understand, because it's possible, whatever. I think she told me she was reading pharmacy or something.
Yeah.
And I'm just hoping to see this girl one way or the other in the future being one of the top, top dogs you have in Ghana. It was so beautiful. And one thing, when I go to Kaswa, or before I go to Mankesi, a restaurant, one or run a restaurant, you see, coming through with a low. It was so marvelous. But when I go to Kaswa, and maybe I'm not in Tembale, when I go to Kaswa, we do Kaswa, we park Kaswa Accra, and I saw, when I even saw, I saw a car parked, the Lampusa parked, but me pound, I'm in Bako, and there was me pound, and I heard a car horn, pam. So I thought there'd be a car in labor. You guys, and me fast free kwano.
Okay.
Me free kwama to whom? Me tell me so car be a limba, and to me share me no mude
or
be the firm. And that's what I always do. So I'm really frame be I just take off my phone, just try papa they be me record it back because I just don't know the person.
Yes.
And unfortunately, let me phone share pockets. Intimidate phone no. Then me now sweat.
Okay.
Because of now my sweat on my thighs and it no wet me like me. Me swap if no nye me show me people in me show nye but me do we. And that's what the man said. See, how are you? I said I'm fine. You've actually motivated me, Wow. I mean, motivated you, a 50-year-old man to now, how can I motivate you? And he was like, this car belongs to me. This Land Cruiser belongs to me. I have a family, I have friends, I have a family. But there's one thing I find difficult doing, and that is building a house. And watching your video from Monday, today being Wednesday, just yesterday, I bought myself a land just to start building. And I just want to say thank you. You've actually motivated me. Say, hey, I didn't believe, so I am the major also build it. I didn't believe. I started crying from that point because and to me, I thought I was doing this for my fellow youth, not knowing people, older than me are being inspired. And I was like, I started crying from that point. From the man, so basically from that side, I was crying, singing songs of praises, made them for making this happen. And just after that side, and so another guy, also Tenekamu, also Chamwon, Charlie, Charlie, if you had to wait for you, Charlie, sport there, Charlie, 200 cities. Charlie, so what happened? You mean say true, they inspire people. They true, Charlie, whatever you have in mind that you would want to do in this life, you can do it. You understand? You can do it. So the guy was so much inspired. Or because they start to talk about Charlie, sport there, Charlie, sport there, Charlie, sport there.
That's beautiful.
We're still small, and Charlie, the love there was also massive. People buying me food, lunch, into me wasting much time or we're still small. And this brand series, this food juice series, they also came in with a lot of drinks. To them, they brought even curtains, but then my man to me to be I'm doing to me to be so I gave few to people around me over there, and they told me they were going to call me to bring more. And so I spent a lot of time into to go Independence Square at that point because now the answer. So I stepped over, and then I did channel, and about 5 now I set off again going to the Independence Square. So me do Independence Square. You know what? I was quite disappointed.
Okay.
One thing, because I was expecting to see my fellow youths, maybe at least Braa Kwame and they come to support or can see just like how we all see on social media. But me first video there, Charlie, thank God for this. It's side by side. I only see cars, parked over this. I need the event. But it is what it is already. For a full into they have actually inspired us. So that my bet I wanted to cross call, the main Independence Square and I said I'm correct on. It's me chamwa that side, and I saw one person who put the car with him.
Okay.
You get to with him, I wanted to know more about who the person was. Yes, to me, they made a call. Me prayer from that side there. We should take car. Also, others will be. Oh, Charlie, you come. Oh, Charlie, falls. So hey, Charlie, Sekofi are there here. Say, hey, Charlie, Sekofi there. Wow, I thought nobody came here to welcome you. And to make sure another person say pray. Naturally, some cast on a park winner. Sometimes we team was free for cast on a park or Independence Square. Like we know about 10 casts in. They came all because of me. And Charlie, the Unya Pupe, Charlie, I think they even made friends,
No, which means even so today, Jenny, if it was really a planned journey, not today, even those who came to welcome you, would have even been more and
Of
massive.
course, it could have been more. It could have
But
been
just
less.
that they were just watching you
exactly.
through the social media and
Of
they
course.
still made the effort to come there and meet you.
Of course.
Yes.
And I'm even happy it wasn't like a planned event, because if I saw a planned event coming team.
Yes.
You know why? Because if a planned event, most of the times, you know, you're going with an escort, you're going with, in your time and rest.
Yeah.
You get it in your time and rest, because the rest, like, they will just come massage your feet a bit and then you keep going. You get it. Into maybe you can break down or claim or so. It is what it is. Into from there now, I actually interacted with the people who knew to one cast, and that was when our guy Nemesis Loso actually came through. You understand?
Man, yes. Nemesis Loso,
of
Charlie.
Of course.
Shout out to you, Loso. Loso. And in fact, the whole video now was I was so much happy. I was asking myself, hey, in the Takoradi before Loso, but that was what I was saying. Hey, Takoradi then boom, Michael Loso.
Charlie, he did so well. He knows what of every dahon now.
I saw the video.
No, I'm putting bread down, and it means to go home like in the punk to sweep like those. Lucy was so much happy, and Charlie, the vibe there was so beautiful. You understand? And later on, the Munya like a surprise from PM. Like PM did so. It was a surprise. He came in with like a flight ticket back to Takoradi. So man, Antwerp, Accra, they didn't have to go back to. You understand? To Takoradi with a flight, and it was so beautiful. One Chibias now, new best transport also came in with a ride. They are just going to support me with whatever runs men were Accra. They're
wow,
just
that's
ride.
beautiful.
Yeah, just to do all that runs. It was beautiful to see.
And I mean, PM, shout out to you, because PM was one of the guys. Seriously, I was following the whole thing on social media. Then I became from the beginning, and PM was all over the place.
Exactly.
PM was all over the place. And when the love was so real and so deep.
Of course.
I wasn't surprised when I saw a flyer from PM that, hey, from PM Media Consult or PEC Entertainment Consult, all we can do for Braa Kwame is to bring him back home safely by flight. So exactly. PM, a very big shout out to you. Continue to do that very good job that you always do. Black Club, PM.
So Charlie, big ups to PM himself.
It's though Jenny your friend in Independence Square, but
Yanko.
In the whole journey, not bad area, because I mean, when they guitar headset with them, what was apart from the fact that people were meeting you and gifting you on the roadside, what was the other thing inspire you like throughout the journey? Because in there it's such a journey, sometimes with music now.
That's one thing I'm hoping you guys there be at least 18 June. Mind the do I think I had an airport. I think I had an airport in my bag, but I'm not being June. Okay. You get it.
Okay.
But I know one thing. You see, me catch you there at a point where like I'll break down a bit. Let me just say this. I'm such a spiritual guy, you understand? Okay. Charlie, I kept praying. By bunketing. What I always ask from the Holy Spirit is strength. You understand? So they say, so maybe you break down, and I'll start praying, and I'll just be singing songs of praises in mind, while even the Holy Spirit just gives me songs to sing. Then I'll just anything will just come out of my mouth. I'll just be singing. So focusing there and Jom told and just keep going Jom to the So that was basically maintain Jom in any man me found Jom Ponedo. You get it? Yeah. So basically it was just me, the hospital just keeping me going. Yeah.
Okay, your own self working, what surprised you? About not surprised you yourself as you're working. About not surprised you.
So I think it was me. It was me sometimes breaking down. Then just within 30 seconds, my regain strength, and I'm just going. Hey, because between now for me feel tomorrow, but when I had my bread, you get it.
Yeah.
But upon all these gentlemen, why they may not like me Benjamin Musu just baby I'm on baby every day. Me to my me them very last and them better for man they be na. No, I've regained new strength. You understand? Just to move ahead. So it was so surprising to me, and at a point be able to me swas and I think me feel hydrated. No, then things will just come in. I just don't know where from them. Then pop, meleko. So I mean, this whole journey, what I always say is, "It be God." Obia comes, it be God. So God, not mean Jimmy at a point, but the message I also had in mind. I'm actually inspiring others to help them or to empower them to achieve their dream. that also, prepared me to, say, I'm meant to achieve my dream. How can I, empower others to achieve their dreams? So I just have to do it no matter what. Yeah.
Okay, so already nice now. I'm aware of how you got onto the platform of Onia TV by someone seeing on the roadside that will take you a video and you actually went there. So talk us through like brands like Joy FM, Joy Prime.
Joy Prime.
You are Joy Prime,
Hit FM.
Hit FM.
You were Metro TV.
City TV, yeah.
Yeah.
And to know, how did you take it when you realized that all these big media houses in Accra want you? How was the feeling? Take us through.
So, one thing, funny day, I was just doing my normal content or just normal vibe and I'm there. Perhaps in coming at them platform. Because that platform actually takes a lot for you to be there. You get it. Which means whatever dream you have, like you should set up your mind to do it. If you stop waiting for support, you understand, and then just try with your little resources to achieve that dream. Of course, the support will come by itself. So whatever dream you have in mind, just start it now, and the support will come by itself. Just stop waiting for support. Just defy the odds. Just start defining the odds and then the support will come by itself. Now they are happy, especially when I go to City TV, City Channel 1 here. You see the whole Charlie, like one lady, or I think one of the management, she on put a family now for one cafeteria and amazing come on the man, she was so much happy. What the woman you get it? She was so much happy. Maybe I made some of the TV stations, they be drawn one answer. Hey, Charlie, be you okay? Charlie, be you do that? Hey, Charlie, you get it?
Yeah.
So it was so much overwhelming. But then above it, when I'm Canada, managing happen there, you have a dream. Your dream is valid. Just do it now, and the support will come. Stop waiting for support.
Okay.
That is it.
And so, would you say there you got all? You think let me put it this way. Would you say there? The media, you got enough media hype?
Maybe yes, maybe no, because as at now as I speak to you, there are a lot of people, even other media houses, they thought I was staying in Accra. They wanted to engage me.
Okay.
But this time about to Takoradi.
Okay.
You get it? So just imagine. So
they need to go back to Accra.
And one thing, my video wasn't just live. You get it? And so as I speak to you, people are still watching the videos, and it is still going viral.
Yes.
So people still think
you are still working.
I'm still working on the things are still.
Braa Kwame the worker.
So they still want to engage me, and even after 5 years time, the videos are there, the evidence are there. They will still want to engage because the evidence are there.
Exactly.
You get, so even as at now, I can go to even say 5 years time, people can still call me for an interview based on the work. Because an evidence.
It's based on what you are saying, then Braa Kwame, why they apply for a Guinness Book of Records to do this journey? So
for that one, okay, I think you just have to consider a whole lot. You just have to consider who holds that record of the longest walk.
Okay.
Before you can also try to break it. I think you can't just walk from Takoradi to Accra or a Guinness Book of Record. And you want to be no. You just have to consider who is holding the longest.
Okay.
Even if I couldn't do 200 kilometer of a journey, and I'm 224 there. And I'm okay. You get it.
Okay.
But me research who has the longest one. You get it. And if my record would just be for Western region, and therefore maybe in Ghana, you get it. So, but
it could be in Ghana.
Yes,
it could be in Ghana. It could be in Ghana. So, Braa Kwame, now you are in Accra. Spending a few days in Accra before Takoradi. Like, I don't know whether it is too early.
Let me just tell you, I think I will say this now. I'm more popular in Accra than Takoradi now. Must be some, but I can tell you, like on authority there, I'm popular in Accra than in Takoradi now. Because baby Accra baby actually baby Uncle Fumpon doors one then hey Braa Kwame I mean you get it.
If you have been popular Takoradi, if you have been more popular in Accra than Takoradi now,
I think it's based on the journey. Okay. Then this journey has actually escalated my content creation, like my content creation journey. You get it. Well, I'm like we'll be quite because baby one guy I posted his video on his picture on Facebook. Baby at the hotel. We call hotel be them hotel me drew on one guy in Are you not the one who was walking? I was like, yeah, I just man, because that time I catch the hotel or higher man. Let me pay be my
Yes, I prepare there.
it's man shall because I'm happy. Me see baby, I no be a man number me share one guy be okay there. You know, he was shocked because he wasn't expecting me that area, like around that area. You know be you they work. I they follow you. I know be you. Yes, it be me. Mr. Charlie Force. So that guy wanted to give me his room. He wanted to give me food.
Yeah, I think I saw that video too.
Maybe I'm a guy who I was so much, confused. Charlie, it means I make popular with that too. Me try guy, me try Carl came around down Monday. Me try Carl came, me coffee woman. I'm so sure that me share first person, Braa Kwame. I'm saying yes. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Not sure. I think not control to oh yeah, fast square. It's bit sad now. So it's Braa Kwame this. So like within moments, Braa Kwame. Oh, Charlie, no, me a popular one.
Before I remember back to a question and then maybe no. But before I remember question, maybe some question because of answer make it. You're sure that at a point in time, it will move up Accra because it's I'm young with a popular in Accra more than Takoradi to. And with this content creating job now, are you not going to run away from us one day and go and stay in Accra?
Nobody knows the future though. But then, I've been, my said it's been Accra, Takoradi, and Ubi Unimbian there. I've been, more than for Accra, you get it. More than for Accra, but my rents are so that though. And actually, quite to have friends, in Accra, actually, in pandemic I can just go there and based on content creation also, sometimes sports especially on my sports page, I usually go to Accra just for content, goes to the Blasters, into most of the times there. Accra there, obviously,
everything is there.
Everything is there though, but then you see, we can still be in Takoradi and just make it.
Okay.
I tell you can still be in Takoradi and just make it.
So you are changing the narrative of the fact that you don't need to be in Accra before you make it.
The mentality, why you are when you back home.
Okay.
Okay. You get it, but then you can still be in Takoradi and make it happen.
Okay.
I was in Takoradi and I started this journey, and now people in Accra are hailing me.
Okay.
So what shows you can still be in Takoradi? Just do something extraordinary, and then people in Accra can also hail you. See, let me tell you one thing: the wind is blowing.
Yeah.
It has blown from Accra. It went to Kumasi, and I tell you, the next stop is Takoradi. So people should expect that those in the media world, those with talent, I tell you, see, be in Takoradi for 2026. There is a massive wind coming for the Prof. Secondary Takoradi.
Nice.
As far as I tell you, just watch out for that. We are going to see a lot happening in the music scene, in the media space actually. No matter where it's from, in the media space, there's a lot going to happen there. Nice. So just expect it. You understand? It could be anyone.
Nice one.
And I thank God they be and at least one man but then there's a lot more coming to that because there are a lot of content creators in Takoradi doing well. You understand? Yeah. You see my brothers, Baba, like almost all of my friends, Mambu don't make it Mambu back because for my boys, you understand? Charlie, we are doing so much well, and just because now a lot of podcasts are happening in the city. You get it? So just imagine there's a wind coming, and we just have to embrace that wind coming. Takoradi is just going to be great within these 2020s. You understand? And even afterwards. So we just have to try our best to embrace the wind coming. Just do more to welcome it. So naturally, I don't know when you're ready.
So just position yourself.
Exactly. When you're being a whom you're local. You're being a local. People are coming to Takoradi. Just watch out. People are coming to Takoradi. People will be coming to Takoradi. Some are already coming, and people will be coming. So you watch out for that. Takoradi is about to be on the map. Takoradi is about to be on the map. Exactly.
So viewers, we still having Braa Kwame here in the building. Let's make sure that there's a very massive wind. Will blow from Accra, Kumasi. 2026, the wind stop. Takoradi. And see whatever talent you have in Takoradi, please try and change the narrative that you need to relocate to Accra before you can make it. What's the end Takoradi had a year now? When the now about 2026 no the time and how Takoradi had it. So just make sure you are going to position yourself very well. Position yourself very well. So Jeff also been can show there. Or the BB content creators in Takoradi. What's the main can show? Say a content creator ne efi Takoradi. Space only the or cannot tian kaide with a few kuma. But also the Or broad the space no that call everywhere. It is so far as I want to put a content creator. Let's say you have what it takes to become a content creator, big content creator. Let's say any nyama about your content creation now. Also making sure there or there's some devices or there's some gear be content creating gear be or dreba. I been your microphone home, maybe your headset, maybe your small mixer be home. I think microphone are two. Then you pop in somewhere in your round table, no whatever with you come out. I put phone be as a recording and pay the pabedy. And to make sure that you better share Jelvis Foundation or Facebook or just Jelvis Foundation on Facebook. Now contact one and you want to come on. Now you want your mom who a content creator. Now also sanka content creation gear nibi. Now also go in was a wind because when now Braa Kwame can Jelvis will be the same thing on. It's a wind and or but just position yourself well and receive it. It's in Braa Kwame. On the make the baby so question me. And the question the baby so in there. Ija second number do CBLM baby around.
Oh, I think the deals they're on their way because none of them have contacted me. You understand? They're just waiting for the right time so we talk. So obviously the deals.
Yeah. Okay. One of the things I mean who the whole journey na many J Paewa. Seriously. I am the type I be say and I be coordinates and who they other media spaces work can want some and they will post on Twitter, will post on X, Facebook. No, I am not all Accra. It's the whole gen. I'm not made that X and share. So no there top dogs here. I mean, gatekeepers here or X where you are going Canada. Never share they because I remember them posting a picture of it. And I target boy snibby. No. I feel like something from something in Ghana. It needs to be talked about.
Yeah,
because I'm not before this. So yeah, sorry, not in training. Like Obi no getting from Accra to Takoradi. But there was only one person. Hey, Wudimaya.
Yeah, he shared that. Yeah.
Wudimaya the only person I'm Wudimaya. Hey.
Yeah.
I like the fact that you are trying to push the Takoradi narrative in. God bless you because I saw the post or share yesterday.
Yeah.
Not bold in Braa Kwame.
I think yes, he said Braa Kwame. Yes, but he tagged Base Africa to say share. He tagged Base Africa.
Yes. One tag Braa Kwame, so tagging Base Africa. But about Braa Kwame, not tagging Base Africa.
Yes.
So Wudimaya, Charlie.
So Maya has been doing so much for me.
I can dreams now.
Of course.
I need only two people.
Of course,
I need Wudimaya
and
I need Kofi Kinata.
You are going to get Wudimaya.
I am from Takoradi. I need these two people from Takoradi.
You are going to get
but before you can get to everywhere in the world, you need to make sure Akon can be a little space. And since Wudimaya and Kofi Kinata are all based in Takoradi,
you are going to get them.
I would want to get them on this production.
Hopefully this year you are going to get them.
Yeah, this year. Win all but 2026.
You are going to get them. You are going to get him.
It's a very this year.
You are going to get him.
Takoradi. Very me who sing very beautiful. These guys, there was Tolide, there was Babadams, there was Ghani,
there was voices like
okay voices, and they were all in a customized T-shirt.
Exactly.
Me who in say and so ending and go to me here. Just that now I occupy unity to me. But seeing all these people around there, I was like, oh God, thank you. Takoradi. When 2026 winning, I know quite part of Takoradi. But there was one beautiful thing, one emotional thing that I saw. You cried with your mom.
Of course.
What? Like I know it's tears of joy, but I know definitely something would trigger that cry.
Yeah,
what triggered that cry?
So my mom is one person, okay? She always tell us this that baby went to me and do no. Open him back. This is what others be. And Bella saw her. You know what that came to my mind? Say Manquay has in body be others be. My Charlie, one bro and some na say Charlie. My eyes papa day you are seeing that young car. Then it means that Charlie, indeed, whatever you said. And you know one thing, my mom her birthday is always on the 21st of September.
Okay.
And Nancy put all kind of meeting put it on her birthday wish. Okay, this is what she said that Nipa boy there this year 2026 Pombu Kwama Nimbalana Gofonte Wonka. You get it. And I think this has been the last, the first one of it. Or the last time.
More is to come.
You're just hoping to see more. But I saw her. I was like, Flores. whatever you wanted.
Girlfriend and Florence.
Yeah, whatever you wanted.
Most of it, I saw it. I said Florence. What kind of a girlfriend?
Yeah, my mom. If you see my mom, she's young, so I don't. Like they thought she's my sister. Yeah, so
okay.
it is what it is. God bless her, and we are just hoping to see, greater things happening, and you're just going to make her proud.
Braa Kwame, I'll give you an opportunity. Speak to the camera. Tell something beautiful to your mother.
Yeah, so Florence, I call her Florence. So Dickless Florence, our sweet mother, a mother of 4, we just want to say we love you for whatsoever you're doing for us. One thing you always say is, baby, and of course, we shall do that for you. So just embrace yourself for that, you're just going to smile from today. You're not just going to cry because, you've been through a lot, you understand? I remember, me going to SHS, whatever you're going through. I remember, let me say this here. This is my first time going to say this.
Say it.
At a point, my mother was sick. That was around 2012? No, 2011 there. She was sick, so I'm not my firstborn.
Okay.
Into matching the other day, she woke me up. In case me home, and when she said in case me I was like, are you going to die or what? You get it? And I'm saying so from that point, I had in mind that I have a responsibility, you get it, to take care of my younger brothers. And they themselves said, I'm doing my best in every way, however, whatever I can, just make them know that whatever they need in this life is going to be possible. And of course, at least will be a big boy. So we have 4 boys, and I just want to tell mommy that we just love you and we're just going to do more for you. Yeah.
Why am I emotional, man?
It is what it is.
My Florence, why am I emotional? Yeah. Let me tell you this. When the nights will blow 2026 now, but I'm telling you, you are the first person to receive this wind. I'm telling you. The man from Ano, I'll never be the first to receive it. I was second it up.
Amen.
This is never going to be, this is just the beginning of greater things to happen to you.
Of course.
See, whatever be our asset to mind on, whatever you have in mind there, concerning content creation, I'm telling you, just believe yourself.
Of course.
2026, when now is can, or best start from you.
Of course, amen.
It has already started from you.
Yes.
And so be continue from you as no good doing that end.
Also in end drying.
Yes.
So
I'm a pay my very emotional, especially with the Ma Florence bit,
No.
Because Mammy Film, I'm currently at Minimami. It is a be can as some fan, no mammy one. Or not by some pa. I become so emotional about the whole thing. I say, Mamun Chadua here. Share Jenny also starts saying that it's from Takoradi to Abidjan.
Exactly.
And you with the Benanto 2-3 kilometers. You with the chair for now. You do your Ivory Coast. A team will be prepared. Kese, salty, when you're prepared. I load your bag. You load the band Foster. We be a yoko Abidjan. Epo yoko Abidjan. So guys, I mean, Braa Kwame, the last bit of the interview now, my very emotional. And I don't think I can continue this conversation because if I should continue this conversation, the two of us might break down here. So like I always tell you, there's going to be another conversation. There's going to be a part 2 of the conversation. Yeah. So like I always tell you, don't forget to subscribe to our channels on YouTube, on TikTok, on Facebook, and on Instagram. Cultural Compass. We out.